Hello everyone. Today I'm going to play Turing Machine together with you and to see if we can beat the machine here on the websites. We can create a challenge, daily challenge, problem search, game history. I've already played two games so far, but I had a bit of problems with the whole setup, the microphone, etc. So this time normally it should go okay. First of all, I will show some of the components. Also, Turing Machine is by Fabian Cradle, Johan Livet, and made by Scorpion Masqué. Shout out to them because it's really a good game. Thank you for creating it and putting all your hard work into it. It's really nice. So I'm just going to whoop, slide this away so I can show you some of the components. So we have this little part like this. I will lay it here for later. I will just have to show, then you can see it on the table. And then we have the cards with all the questions, verifiers on that we will have to solve. There are lots of them. We have a little pen marker for these little cards. Then you can say which one it is for. There's also a lot of those, as you can see. And then you have this little booklet, which shows here you have to write your code down. Then here you can check 3 times per round if it's okay or not okay. So either a question mark, either a verification mark, check mark, or a cross. And then here you can help yourself by, for example, if you know for sure it isn't a 1, then you can cross the 1 out and you can circle ones that you know for sure. And then here you can write down the verification that you did and if it is okay or not okay. And if you're 100% sure it's okay, then you can put it here. Here you can put your name, and here you can put the number of the challenge. Okay, and then you have this little guy, the player aid, which shows here that you can compose your proposal. You can question up to 3 verifiers, as I mentioned, and you can analyze your new information. And then a small example how you should write the notes, how you can check it, if it's a cross or a check mark, and which one that you did. Okay, so I'd say let's dive in and let's see what they give. I'm just going to put it like this. I know it's a bit sideways, but otherwise it doesn't work with my setup, so sorry. So classic mode, easy mode, and only 4 verifiers to start because I did that earlier too. And as it's the 3rd time now that I'm playing, it's good to start easy. And then later on, of course, we can do more challenging ones. I beat the machine 1 time, the 2nd time that I did it, so who knows, maybe we can do it again. So it's loading. Okay, so we have to do A for O36. So first of all, we're going to do these cards. So we need 5, 8, 14, and 16. Here we have 8, 16, 5, and then I still need 14. Yep. Okay, and then of the big cards, we need 7, 3, 6. 736, 736, 736. It's completely at the back, probably. Yep, and I have to turn them around. 763. Yep, here it is. So that's in combination with 5 and this. I will show you immediately what the questions verifiers are. Then for B212, et voila. So that is 8. This. And then we need just going to do it like this so you can see it laid down here. Okay. Better like this. Yes, it's better. Then up, 296. 296. Okay, and that is together with 14. Let's see. It's easier for me to read. And then for 16, I need 505. 505. So C and then D. 16. Okay. So I'm going to take my book. I'll put it like this so you can see the numbers. Up. Okay, so first of all, A. Even or odd. So the triangle has to be even or odd. B. We have to check how many ones are in the code. C. We have to check if either triangle is smaller than circle or square. Square is smaller than triangle or circle is smaller than square or triangle. And last but not least, D. More even than odd or more odd than even. I'd say let's go with the ones in this case. I'm already going to put it like this, so we will have to check that later. So I'm going to put this here, right here, so you can follow my way of thinking. So as we have triangle, even or odd, and we have to check if there are ones, and if there is more even than odd, I'd say let's check already if this would be a 1, so that is odd then. If there is 1, okay, 1 is the lowest number, so let's pick more. So let's pick a 2 here and a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Then we can check if there is 1, 1. If the triangle is odd in this case, and if there is more odd than even numbers. So let's start with that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. So this is a combination for verifying. So let's start with even and odd. So I'm going to start with D to check if there is more odd than even. And we got a check mark, which means that it is correct that there are more odd numbers than even numbers. This is for D. Oh, that is one. It's here that I have to check. Then here I will write even is less than odd. It's okay. 1, 2, 3. Voila. So that's the first one. I'm just going to do here a Lori and then a 4 a 36. Okay, so that was the first one. So we know now that there are more odd numbers than even numbers. So let's see if triangle is correct to also be odd. That is not correct. So triangle in this case will be even. So that means that square will be that either square or circle will be the other. That square will be odd too in this case, because if this one is even and if there is more odd than even, then this one will have to be. So we can already cross out odd here, here, and here. So it will either be a 2 or a 4. And then as the others are even is less than odd, so there is more odd, so then we can already cross 4, 2 or 4, 2 here, because these will either be 5, 3 or 1. So in this case, this was A, and A is wrong, which means triangle is odd in this case, was tested, is not okay, and it is 1. So this means that it's even, because there are only two solutions. So that will be either 4 or 2. So then it's not really useful to test if there are any ones, because the 1 is here, and seen as this is not correct, there won't be any 1 there. So in this case, I'm going to check if the circle is bigger, if the circle and the square is bigger than triangle, and this is also wrong. So that is for C. So C, so triangle, triangle less than is not okay, and it was 1, 3, 2. Okay, so we'll have to do some revamping in our way of thinking. I don't think I will beat the machine this time. Or my next way of thinking should be magically good at once. Okay, so let's see. So for triangle, we are already sure either 4 or 2. The thing is that currently it is not less. So let's say that it is 4. Let's take it at that. And the other should be less. So let's say 3 and 1. So what I'm going to test now is, so this one we are sure, so I don't have to test that anymore. So I'm going to test B, C, and D. Let's start with B to see if there is any ones. If that says that it's okay, that there is actually 1, 1, then it's either here or here. So let's try that. So 4, 3, and 1. So I'm going to start to check if 1, 1 in the code is correct or not. This is not correct. So that means there is either 2 times 1 or no ones. So this was B. So 1 times 1 is not okay. Circle this one. Okay. Let's then check for if triangle is bigger than square and circle. This is also not correct. So far, not going good. C, not correct. So triangle bigger than square and circle is not okay. And this is 4. 4, 3, 1. So that means that 4 can be it either, because it has to be even, and it can be bigger than the other ones. Or this could still be a 5, of course. Let's. I only did. I'm not going to do a third verifier. I'm just going to skip to the third round. I'm not sure if you have to do up to 3 verifiers. So you're not. You don't have to do 3 verifiers each round. So let's say. Wait, in this case. Wait, this one is not correct. In this case, it was triangle and square is bigger. It was this that we had to do. So round is less than triangle and square. So that's 1, 4, and 3. So sorry, my way of thinking was wrong. So this means that this one, so this can be less than these two, and this can be less than these two. So that means that the square will be the lowest one. So let's try. But of course, it also said that there's no 1. So in that case, we can have a 1. So would it be 4, 5, 3 then? But then it's again the same, so this would be 5 then, because this has to be the lowest. So 4, 3, 5, like this then. Now we still have more odd than even. Oh, but triangle, yeah, triangle is even. This is not less than these two, because there's 2 different ones. This one is also not less than these two, and in this case, this one is less than these two. So let's try that and see what it says. I'm not sure if I'm thinking correctly, but we'll see. So first of all, I'm going to check if this, so In this case, if this is actually less than these two, so that is square is less than triangle. If that is correct, then normally I think it's okay. In this case, it's correct. So that is C. So that means that we have these two already correct. And this one is either even or odd, so that is so it was just once. One is not one was not okay, so I think this will be the actual result, because you know this one is correct. So this means that square is less than triangle and round. So that is correct. That is even. Of course, I didn't test if there is a one here. The one is not okay. So that means that it should be correct like this. Or it should be 1 and 3 can also be a possibility, of course. Then these two are also bigger. But 1 is not correct. So I'm going to leave it like this and see if it's correct. Then I would have done it in 3 rounds and in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. I could be wrong, but to be honest, I don't think I will be wrong. This seems like the most logic solution, seen as there is not 1, there is more odd than even, and that square that one is even, and the square is bigger, less than triangle and circle. So in this case, this one is even, this one is less than the other two, and there are no ones, not 1, not 2 ones, because here, if I would take 1, 3, for example, then there is only 1, and 1, I don't think that will work, because then these two are the same, and I'm not sure if the verifiers do less and the same. So let's just try. If it's wrong, okay, yeah, then we did our best, but let's see. Okay, I'll put it like this, it will be easier, sorry. Okay, so triangle 4, square 3, and circle 5. We got it! Woohoo! And now let's see if we beat the machine. Da-da-da-dum-dum. Of course, we first have to fill in what we did. So, okay. So 3 rounds, but I don't think we beat the machine. I think the machine probably was faster. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. It all depends which numbers that you pick and what your way of thinking is. So cross, and this, add around, B, cross, C, cross, add around, C, this. So that's the same, right? So A, C, okay. Did you beat the machine? No, we did not beat the machine, but I thought so. So the machine was able to find it in 2 rounds and 5 questions. I did it in 3 rounds and 6 questions. So I needed 1 more question to make sure. Sadly enough, but we did our best. So thank you, and I hope you liked it. I actually liked it. This is the third time that I actually knew the code, which is already big. As I said, I'm not that good in mathematics, so for me it's a huge win if I can actually know the code and that the code is correct. To beat a machine, then you have to already be good. Okay, these are easy challenges, but still I'm already glad that my analyzing and way of thinking in this case is good. And it's only with 4 verifiers. You can also play with 6 verifiers at most, which will make it maybe a bit more challenging or either a bit more easy to find a code easier. Though you can only do 3 3 verifiers, so then you would already have to make a bigger logic sorry analysis based on the verifiers that you did, for example, to do it in 2 rounds. But yeah, in this case, I was not able to do a third question because the question in the second round would not have made any difference in this case, because I was not able to verify anything else. So, because it would have given the same results as the other two. So that was not necessary, so I wouldn't have been able to beat the machine in this case. But anyways, it was fun. I hope you like the game. If you already have it, I'd say have fun playing it. And if you ever want to do a challenge together, hit me up and then we can try to do a challenge together and let each other know who did what, how many rounds and how many verified questions. Also, Scorpion Masqué is a creator, together with Fabian Corredo and Johan Levet. And they mentioned on their Instagram that currently on Board Game Arena, which is a website where you can play board games online, you can actually, if you're able to do alpha playing or alpha testing, you can check out Turing Machine. And they will let everyone know on Instagram once it is in the beta phase. Sorry, that was more Dutch in English. So if it's in the beta phase, they will let us know on Instagram, and then you are also able to do it online. I'm excited to see how that will work. So yeah, if you like the game, go follow Scorpion Masqué also on Instagram, so we know when it's on Board Game Arena. Hit me up if you want to do a challenge together. You can check on the website turingmachine.info to get challenges, or you can do the ones that are in the booklet. I think there are a couple of 20 that you can do from the booklet, and the other ones are online. You can also play it with other players. You can do co-op, you can do solo. Lots of options. And of course, lots of analyzing and deduction, which is very fun. I'm starting to really like this game. Even though mathematics is not my strong side, I do think I'm trying to think if maybe it's getting better this way. But I'm also not sure if this is actually mathematics. It's more analyzing and logic thinking. So yeah, bit of those in combination and you can do great things. So yeah, also you can see here my name, lageekpolis. You can follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Twitch. I also have a Facebook page, but I'm not that active on the Facebook page. It's better to use the other 4. Normally you can also find the links on all the platforms to go there and follow. Also like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment. Yeah, anything you want to share, feedback, things I can do better, don't hesitate to tell me. I can always learn and grow. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you are able to play some Turing Machine yourself. And yeah, have lots of fun and thank you so much. Bye bye.